Welcome, volunteers. Thank you for volunteering. After you watch these videos, please make sure to check to see if your volunteer position requires watching any additional training videos. Once again, thank you. We're happy to have you with us this year. Now, for a few words from Jay Downey, the producer of Main Street Fort Worth Arts Festival.
I'd like to welcome you to Team Main Street, and I'm pleased to provide this information to help you hit the ground running when the event begins. My name is Jay Downey, and my role is to manage the day-to-day operations of the event and to work with staff, all the volunteers, and the committees to help make the festival a success. In just a few short weeks, the beautiful red bricks of Main Street will come alive with thousands of people. The street will go from here to here with music on 3 stages, over 200 fine artists from around the world, and tens of thousands of Fort Worth patrons and fans. For 4 days in April, Main Street explodes with the color and sounds of Fort Worth's largest spring festival. Are the downtown businesses and patrons, the artists who join us each year, and the many vendors who participate in the show. As volunteers, you are our front line when it comes to helping each feel welcome and to help everyone have a great time. As volunteers, your goal is to ultimately provide an outstanding customer experience. Commitment to your area, courtesy to all, patience and perseverance comes in handy, and of course, safety is our #1 priority. Keep in mind our customers' experiences start with you, and surveys show our patrons come back time and time again due to the courtesy, smiles, and happy faces of our volunteers. For more information about the festival, please download our apps, either our iPhone or our Android apps, and be sure to take a look at our website, www.mainstreetartsfest.org.
Now we would like to spend a few minutes talking about festival safety and security. The Main Street Arts Festival maintains a strong security presence throughout the entire festival. The safety and security team consists of a command post manager, communications manager, block captain's manager, and an assistant manager of safety and security. With over 50 plus years of combined experience, this very capable group is supported by the City of Fort Worth's public safety departments and the volunteer block sector captains. We ask that you be aware of your surroundings at all times. If you become aware of something that does not seem right, report it immediately. You can report incidents to police officers, Main Street staff, or block captains. If you see an incident, please do not intervene and make sure you are in a safe place. We ask that you not post pictures or information about incidents on social media. Remember, Texas weather is always changing. Rain does not mean the festival is canceled. Always show up for your shift. In the event of a serious weather event, you will be given shelter instructions. After the weather event, the festival often reopens. Please do not assume that the festival is closed and leave. Check with your supervisor before leaving the festival. We expect you to complete your volunteer shift. The Volunteer Center is located at 700 Main Street on the southwest corner of Main and 6. Volunteers can park for free at 717 Throckmorton. You will be emailed directions on how to use free parking approximately 3 days before the festival starts. If you do not use our free parking and have to pay for parking, we will not be able to reimburse you. You must wear your festival t-shirt while on duty. If you are working in a beverage booth, you must wear closed-toe shoes. Make sure your shoes are comfortable. You may need to do a lot of walking or standing. Dress for the weather. Bring a jacket if the weather is going to be cool. Remember, Main Street volunteers are courteous and helpful. If a question comes up that you can't answer, ask a festival staff member or a block captain. While you are on duty, there is no drinking or smoking. If you decide to have an alcoholic beverage after your shift, please make sure your volunteer shirt is not visible. All merchandise is to be paid for. If you're working in a booth that sells merchandise, there's no freebies. Take a break as needed, but do not leave your booth unattended. Find a festival staff member or block captain to relieve you. Just a few more things. Only bring what you can carry. The volunteer center often closes before the festival, so you might not be able to retrieve items left there. We will sign service hour forms after your shift, the exception being if you're working the last shift of the day. Those forms will be signed before your shift starts. If you need online confirmation, send your form to volunteerinfo@dfwi.org. We understand that things happen. If an issue comes up throughout the festival, I will be available by cell during festival hours. By the way, I'm Beverly, the volunteer manager. After the festival ends, I will stop answering calls from numbers I do not recognize. My number will be available for you in the Volunteer Center. Again, thank you so much for volunteering. Be sure to check to see if your volunteer position requires watching any additional training. Again, thank you for volunteering. Be sure to check to see if your volunteer position requires watching any additional training videos. And have a great day. Or information about incidents on social media.